Rocket League free-to-play is finally here, and if you're looking to learn more about the game, you've come to the right place. Whether you're a new player or you've been playing the game for years, maybe even 5 years, I'm confident that this video will contain some information that might even surprise you. And over the last 5 years, our community has not only invented some insane mechanics, but also created some iconic moments which I can't wait to share with you guys. So here it is, my list of 10 Rocket League things that you need to know. Maybe you've heard of things and didn't know where they originated from, or maybe you've never heard of them at all. Let's find out. The year is 2018, and it's the RLCS Season 5 Grand Finals. We're in Game 7 of NRG versus Dignitas. 4 seconds left on the clock, and Dignitas scores their third goal, taking them in the lead. Everything almost seems lost. 4 seconds left on the clock. If this isn't a video showing anything can happen in 4 seconds, I do not know what is. They managed to keep the ball up on the 0-second timer to get the ball to Justin. Justin dives in the air on 0 seconds and scores the most iconic equaliser in Rocket League history. The commentator absolutely loses his mind. This is Rocket League. Actually gives me chills every time. This next clip originally posted to Reddit 1 year ago by RapidGamer247, crediting @RLCS for this insane shot, which has now become famous worldwide as goal of the year thanks to Give Your Games competition. Not only is this goal unbelievably original, it's also so incredibly difficult to pull off, which makes it a clear winner in my eyes. I mean, just look at this from their perspective. And the most insane part about this, he won $15,000 for scoring goal of the year. Just think about that. It's insane. You might even call it psychotic. It's rightly called the Psycho. Next up, we've got Rule 1, which is actually number 3, but also number 1. Have you ever seen two cars in Rocket League locked to the front of each other and you've gone, why the hell are they doing that? Well, it's a thing. And before you say, that's not Rule 1, there was a vote on Twitter to decide what Rule 1 was and this one. Now I hear you thinking, why would I do that? It's stupid. Well, if it's good enough for the pros, it's good enough for you.
Countering wins here, alternating contact. Turbo Pulse attempts, Squishy and Turbo respect rule number 1 there in the corner. We'll see how long they maintain this one, as Justin's going to try and double tap in the 2v2 here. They're still holding it over there on the side. We'll see if they keep this one up. Respect. Respecting the rules, the unspoken rules of Rocket League.
Next up, we've got the Squishy save. Squishy Muffinz is known for his 200 IQ plays, previously coined as in and out. Whether he actually invented it, we'll never know. But he's definitely the person who popularised it. I mean, it's simple in theory, really. You go in the goal, and then you come out and save it. But in practice, it's a little bit more difficult than that. Here's the earliest recorded clip of this I could find, back in the 27th of February 2018 on Squishy Muffinz YouTube.
I'm gonna do this, and then next level play, watch this, watch. Next level. See that? .200 IQ save into a sexy ass open net shot. You don't see those kinds of shots every single day of the week.
Next up, we've got a new adaptation on a very simple shot, which can give you incredible amounts of power with very little effort. This might not be new, but it's certainly being popularised now. Here's a clip from JZR's YouTube on the 24th of June 2020, when he explains how effective this can be.
For the 3s and 2s, like, you just dribble the first guy like this and then immediately are back to the ball. Super easy. And look at that fucking clanger. What the hell? You can just perform it like immediately. Yeah, that's the new flick.
So I hear you asking now, well, what is it and how do I do it? All you have to do is get the ball on the front half of your car, either hold air roll left or air roll right, and just do a backflip. It couldn't be more simple. Due to its simplicity and the fact that it's so recent, secures it a place in my 10 things you need to know. Next up is a man who needs no introduction. If you've ever been on YouTube and looking up Rocket League content, you'll know about Musty. But one thing you might not know is the Musty Flick was actually invented 3.5 years ago by Musty himself. It's been around for that long. He posted his first video showing the Musty Flick on the 22nd of May 2017. Never before had anyone seen a flick like this. And since then, there's been a variety of adaptations of the Musty Flick. One of which I'm going to show you right now, called the Reverse Musty. If you're enjoying the video, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Over the years, people have really been trying to push the limits of what the game can actually do, inventing crazy new mechanics and adaptations of things that we've learned. Things like the Reverse Musty here. After being inspired by Musty's creativity in creating the Musty Flick, 2 years ago, Breezi created his own flick and posted it to Reddit. This is now arguably one of the most difficult but visually impressive flicks in the game to date. So, how exactly do you do a Breezi flick? Well, let me try and explain to you. So when you've got the ball balanced on the front half of your car, you need to simultaneously jump, turn to the right, and hold air roll left. Then when your car is pointed in an upwards direction, release air roll, continue your hold to the right round, and then when you're in a position of a Musty, you flick. I mean, it's simple, right? Speaking of pushing the game to its limits, here's one from the A-list. Run out of boost? Not a problem. Whether you've heard of Kuxir or not, here's the moment where the Kuxir Pinch was immortalised in Rocket League history. So it wasn't until the Rocket League Championship Series Week 5 back in 2017 when Kuxir managed to seal his name in the Hall of Fame by pulling off what is now known as his signature shot for the first time ever in RLCS.
Are you kidding me? Look at this pinch from Kuxir. I don't believe what I'm seeing right now. 124 kilometers per hour.
At the time, the commentator, he didn't even know what to call it. This new mechanic would change the game forever. Talking about pushing the game to its limits, freestyling and freestylers have become infinitely better over the last couple of years, doing some of the most unbelievable and creative things I've ever seen in any video game. Next up, we've got the Pogo. You probably have a rough idea of what it is from the name, but let me show it for you. You have to actually go up to the ceiling and fall down to save your flip, and then bounce off the front of your car back up into the air like a pogo stick. As if a pogo isn't impressive enough, someone looked at it and thought, I need to make that harder. And that's how the Sting Pop was born. So instead of falling to the ground, bouncing on the front of your car, and turning around to save your flick to be able to hit it again, the Sting Pop, in fact, lands on the roof of your car and uses your flick to propel yourself back up into the air. Actually a much faster movement. All in all, the game really has come such a long way over the last couple of years. From inventing simple flicks, completely changing the way that people play games, to freestylers. I, for one, am excited for the future of Rocket League, and I hope you are too. So there it is, guys. 10 Rocket League things I think you should know. And I have so many more ideas for videos to make for you guys. So drop a comment below and let me know what you thought of this video. I'm also active daily on Instagram, so feel free to follow me and send me a message there too. Just search for video games. So like I said, let me know how I did, put something in the comments section, and also join my Discord, because if you want to be a part of a future video, you're going to need to be in it. But until then, if you did like this video, guys, and you want to see the next one, don't forget to subscribe now.